Hello everyone, welcome to the next part of my video. Now, as you can probably guess, I've come up to St James's. Yes, I'm just in front of the Gallagher end. I'm just in this new bit actually, I'll show you it here. The bit they've been working on for ages, where they put this fencing and like new tarmac down, just to expand the area, I think, because it does get a bit jam-packed here on Strawberry Place on match days. Even though the road is closed on match days, it does get a bit packed, so it's a nice little touch. I just wanted to say the Barça coach has just come up Barrack Road there. I actually beat it up from the quayside, so I'm pretty pleased about that. So I think my prediction was true, that it was going to St James's with the team so they can do some training the night. You could call it warm weather training. That's rare here. Right, I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just going to cross over the road. Yes, I've come over the road near the Milburn in front of the Southwest reception right there. And yes, there was only one man I had to come and see. The late great Sir BobbyRobson, the man that connects our two clubs, who done so well with Barcelona, didn't he? Well, remember, he tried to actually sign Alan Shearer before we got him in 1996. And then he ended up getting another striker in Ronaldo Nazario. Not a bad backup option, was it? Who he signed from PSV before he then moved on into Milan. And yep, there's Alan Shearer himself. But yeah, I wish Sir Bobby could be here. And there was a great article before from Sir Bobby's son saying he wished he could have been here to see that game tomorrow night. He would have absolutely loved it, seeing his two clubs going up against one another, because let's face it, Barcelona's the biggest club he's ever managed and Newcastle's the only club he wanted to manage. So, don't know. Something's happened up here. I think there's a lot of fans congregating. Can you see them? Looks like they're congregating to try and see some Barcelona players. So I'm going to go up there and see if I can see any myself. There's some Barça fans here too. Some of our fans are shouting your shit. Hello everyone, just picking this back up on Morden Street at the side of the Percy here. I'm just going to head back up to St James's Park to finish my video off. I went up there just into the Milburn, and yeah, the Barça coach, my prediction was right. It had pulled in and all the players got off the coach, as you've just seen in that last little insert there. I'm just heading back up this way to finish off where tomorrow night's match is going to begin. So, well, what do I think? Well, I just hope we put in a very good performance. Some people have said, will we be conservative? Will we sit back against Barcelona's attack? No, look, we've got a massive advantage in this, and that there is no Lamine Yamal. And also, like I said, with their high line. So we've got to take advantage of that. There's P, yes, but you know what? I want to see progress though as well. Look, it's been great to see win the Champions League in 97-8, 2002-3, 23-24. But what they all got in common, we didn't get beyond the first stage. Well, 2002-3, sorry, the old format. We got through to the second group phase, if you like, when we played in and Barça then. But I do want to see progress this time, because we've got to think, obviously we've sold Isaac, we've banked that money, but just got to think the amount of money we could get if we do go deep into this. And Aston Villa, they approved it last season. They're in a mess now. Out the League Cup last night to Brentford on pens and haven't scored a goal. But look, we've just got to try and go as far as we can. And you know what? Yes, it is a tough game. The hardest games in our group, I think, are going to be Barcelona tomorrow night and then Paris Saint-Germain in the Parc des Princes on the final day. But the games in between we can certainly win. One of Bobby's old assistants is back as well. Jose Mourinho is about to join Benfica, so he'll be coming to St James's Park, a ground where I don't think he ever won with Chelsea. He might have won after that, but he never won here with Chelsea. But Mourinho will be coming back to Mr. Robson's home, as he calls him. But yes, I'm just going to cross over here. 1 second. But yeah, all I want is, look, Barcelona play an intense style. They press, so they're similar to us. That's exactly what we're going to do. As I said there, high line, we can exploit that when we're getting behind if we have pace, even though I said I don't want it to be Elanga and Gordon. I want it to be Gordon and Murphy on the wings. But yeah, we've got to be looking to make progress this season, get that Champions League revenue, and just make a name for ourselves, because we don't just want to be in it, do we? Every other season, or like the big gaps. If we want to become this massive club and close the revenue gap on these other clubs who we're chasing down in the Premier League, we need to be going further in these competitions like the Champions League. We need to put our name out there globally, attract the players into the club who will see our name on that stage. So yeah, tomorrow night, well, it is going to be a tough game. I don't think it's unwinnable, especially with our absentees. But like I said, the midfield's probably where the battle's going to be won or lost. Anyway, I'm just going to cross the road before I give my final predictions. Right, anyway, I'm over the road. I'm opposite the Strawberry and right next to Ward Jackie. And I thought I'd end it here because that's where our match is going to start tomorrow night. Yes, as you know, if you watch my channel regularly, you know I sit in the Strawberry corner. So that's why I thought I'd end it here. So finally, my predictions. Well, the heart says we can win it, but they're still a world-class team. And you know what? I would take a draw, and I'm going to predict 2-2. 2-2 is what I'm going for. I'd be very happy with a 2-2 and get the Champions League campaign up and running, and then we can build on it from there before we go to Belgium on the 1st of October, away to Union Saint-Gilloise. And they had a good result, didn't they? On match day 1 yesterday, they won 3-0 away at the PSV, the Belgian champions, so they're not a team to be sniffed at. It's very rare you get to play teams like Barcelona. Like I said, obviously I want us to make this a more regular occurrence in the Champions League every season, playing the biggest names in Europe and put our name out there. And Eddie Howe, like I said, he won't sit back tomorrow. I think we will be intense. We will press them, but it won't just be headless chickens running around. I think we'll shadow players, and then in the right areas, we'll trigger press them. If we can win it high, it'll be great. And look, it won't be like PSG 2 years ago. PSG came here with egos. They thought they could just walk over. They did not know what to expect until that atmosphere hit when the Champions League music came on and they seen the display. So let's hope it has a similar effect tomorrow on Barcelona, but I'm aware that a Hansi Flick probably won't allow that. But it's going to be an epic game, and all of it cannot wait to be inside there. But that's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please do like, please comment. I love the interaction, and please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell to get the latest videos dropping into your inbox. And if I can, when I'm leaving the ground tomorrow on these very steps, I'll look to do a video giving my instant post-match reaction, because we're all off Friday, so we're going to go out for a few jars afterwards. So for now, enjoy your Wednesday evening, everyone, and the rest of the Champions League games, and see you on the next one, and enjoy tomorrow night's game. Bye-bye. Please also give a follow and a subscribe to my friends at NUFC 360, Magpie 24/7 and Magpie Ultras. Thank you.